You are in tune to Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, and I'm your host, Yo Jules DJ. Welcome back to another weekly episode of the live reaction to the mixtape series that we got going on here at Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. We decided to take on sort of the assignment of going through the sort of the history of mixtapes and how they've impacted the game. And while we do talk a lot about producers and a lot about albums and a lot about MCs, we can't forget how important the mixtape was, especially growing up in the early stages of hip hop. So tonight we're celebrating one of the great DJs in this genre called the mixtape game. We're talking about someone that put together a very special mixtape back in the 90s, one of a kind at its time. Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Make some noise for DJ Tony Touch and the 50 MCs live reaction space. Let's roll, man. Let's go, man.
Tony Toka.
Tony Toka. That's right. We're celebrating, again, the mixtape heritage that is New York City mixtapes at the moment. And we're talking Tony Touch again. If you caught the last episode live on Twitch, like we do here every Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we recorded a DJ Doo-Wop 95 live, and we're gonna be dropping that soon. So again, keep in touch with us here on YouTube, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes, one word. Keep in touch with us on Instagram, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Keep in touch with us on your DSPs, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. If you haven't caught on yet, it's all one word, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Let's go ahead and introduce everybody around the room real quick and go ahead and talk about tonight's theme, which is that Tony Touch 50 MCs. DJ Scanless, aka Baba Midi, how you doing, sir?
Oh, what up, man? What up, what up, what up?
Did you have this mixtape? Did you listen to this mixtape? Were you aware of this mixtape? What was your background with the 50 MCs?
So I'm aware of this mixtape, but I never heard it in full. So this is going to be a good one for me tonight.
Wow.
Fair enough. Going on, man. DJ Hobo, VA's finest, 2 up, 2 down. What is up, sir?
What's going on? What's up?
I see the representation on the hat. Again, same kind of question. And stop shaming people. I heard the judgment in your voice. Did you own, listen, have, or you put on? Talk to me about the 50 MCs and Tony Touch. Did he reach Virginia back then?
Man, wow, what kind of question is that? You asked wow.
We're talking about the 90s. We're talking about physical cassettes. I don't even think there were CDs when this dropped.
Son, New York is not the center of the world, bro. Not the center of
Riverside, motherfucker.
Do you see how quiet they got when you said that?
Yeah, because they know.
We all like, I don't want to be the one to tell Hobo.
New York's not the center of the world.
Tell him what? Tell him what?
Yeah, that New York's not the center of the world.
Let's steady segue into my man DJ Ike Infamous, who always follows his big brother DJ Hobo's his lead all the time. Let's see if he's feeling the same way as DJ Hobo. But man, Ike Infamous, Strong Island's finest. What's going on, sir?
Peace, my brother. Salute. What up?
Did you always follow DJ Hobo? I mean, did you ever have the Tony Touch 50 MCs mixtape back in the day?
No, I did not have this particular mixtape from DJ Tony Touch. I have had others, but not this one particular.
Am I the only one that had this mixtape? Being in Virginia?
Well, I'll be honest with you.
It's the tone for me. It's the tone for me.
Yeah, it all tone implied. How you want to feel about
it. I thought I heard a little Maxwell in your voice there.
That's
very
a good
sensitive,
drop.
you know what I'm saying?
That's a good drop. Man. Please don't kill that one. Drop it at the right time.
Stop interrupting me as I introduce the rest of the clan. You know what I'm saying? Stop interrupting. Shout out to my man, executive producer Triple C from Queens. How are you doing, sir?
I'm all right. It's been
Was
a long
this game
time.
play in the MPV or not?
It's been a long time, so you gotta remind me of.
That's kind of like where I stand as well. I never had this mixtape, but again, back then I was never really copying mixtape. I was getting copies of mixtape. I was one of those guys. Let me copy that shit. Because back then, again, the mixtape. When I said there was no CDs back, there were CDs back then. But I still feel like mixtapes were still heavily on cassette around this, current period in time. The Tony Touch 50 MCs. But I don't remember all of this. We're talking again about 50 MCs. What year did this album come out? This mixtape. Pardon me. This is what a 1990. I don't even know. Anybody
I don't remember. I'm trying to think about the Tony Touch like in my head. I'm trying to remember
1996.
1996.
Okay.
That was a great year, man.
I just know it was talked about.
That's 30 years ago.
It was talked about a lot because of all the 50 MCs. So,
this was a classic. This was something that defined how mixtapes could move forward. Because prior to this, it was strictly a lot of blends, a lot of sort of exclusives. But there's this interpretation of like a whole mixtape of nothing but just freestyles. This was Tony Touch. We got to thank him for that. Let's keep introducing around the room. My man, the real Cool Breeze is back in the building. California in the building. What is up, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Glad to have you back, Playboy. Like I said, we're just gonna go ahead and start playing this mixtape off the bat. Again, it's another EBR exclusive. We're talking about the heritage of the mixtape game here in Eats, Beats, and Rhymes and how it affected and brought, a lot of attention to the hip hop scene back then. Again, while hip hop wasn't 24/7 on the radio and in TV like it is these days, back then you'd have to sort of, have some kind of like variety, right? You keep switching your cassettes in the car, your CDs in the car, and then these mixtapes started popping up. And then again, we're gonna be talking about a bunch of classic DJs throughout the year. Tonight, let's go ahead and start things off with my man Tony Touch. Again, we're talking about the 50 MCs, an original idea at the time. I'm gonna go ahead and start playing the music. I'm gonna start like listing some of the MCs at first, just so we can get an idea of how many, because I don't really remember how long each verse is. I don't know if they're really giving them like 18 or 16 bars each, or maybe even more than that. But we're going to start out with the first 2 tracks and see how it goes from there. We're talking about Tony Touch introduction. And if you know, Tony Touch ain't no stranger to the microphone. He going to step up and always drop a freestyle on most of his tapes. So Tony Touch, at least back then, Tony Touch, like I said, dropping a freestyle followed by Heather B. That's right, the Heather B of Sway in the Morning. If you're not familiar, Heather B was a fierce MC at the time. She was dope. Still is, but this was when she was like, putting in her work on again the mixtape scene and trying to get into the game and all that stuff.
I know. You're talking about all Glocks down.
All Glocks down.
All Glocks
Never
up.
that. Oh,
How about
Riverside, motherfucker.
that's right.
shout out Kenny Park on the B side with that
That's
MOP
right.
feature. Oh, my kind of. Oh my God, now that's a classic. Again, so like I said, had to be from that history right there. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see Dreddy in the building already. Shout out to you, Playboy. That's right. We're gonna have review this. Like I said, for those that have heard it for the first time, who are hearing it for the first time, welcome. Like I said, this is kind of like a nostalgia run. You're kind of gonna get a live reaction from all of us as far as how we feel about certain songs, because I doubt anybody here remembers 50 MCs.
Real quick, Dreddy said they had it down in Atlanta. Real quick, just want to mention that.
They had yeah. Again, there were certain DJs, and I think Tony Touch as well as Doo Wop, what we talked about in our last episode, that definitely made its run across the country. You know what I'm saying? Not every DJ had that marketing capability, but
Oh, it's Hobo. Hobo's passing it out.
Tobo getting his dub on back then. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and start out, man. Tony Touch followed by Heather B, and we'll see how it goes from there. Because from my understanding, there's a lot of click action on this mixtape. So we got flip mode on here. We got boot camp. There's a lot going on. Let's go ahead and start it off right now. Tony Touch. Let go. That sound quality will be questionable, but bear with us. It's straight off a hiss. Straight off the set.
Eats, beats, and rhymes.
I told y'all here they come now. You see them? I told y'all. They look like they gonna fight. They serious. See what I told y'all? See them? 50 MCs in a cypher. 50 MCs in a cypher. They want to tell you a little story about where they come from. 50 MCs in a cypher. In a cypher. I got the mic of the God. 50 MCs in a cypher. One mic, one chance for man to one man stand.
Yeah. Yes, y'all. 1 2 1 2. Edge Martinez in the place. With my nigga Tony Touch. Groundbreaking, history-making shit right here. Take number 50. We give you 50 MCs for that ass. Boricua represent yours. Rock steady, Zulu, all of that good shit. It's my nigga Tony Touch, Edge Martinez up in this piece, y'all. Set it off, baby.
Raise your level up a notch if you're with me. Power Cypher Kid, Tony Touch, tape 50. So bienvenidos, by popular demand, it's the most requested DJ on the East Coast. Making history, that's what I want this to be. You can't see me, my whereabouts is a mystery. Mentally, I'm in this game with intent to be the most consistent in the century. I'm on that other type of shit that makes you wonder how I do this. My styles be mad flavor like arroz con gandules. It's the coolest, referred to as the truest. The fact that I'm still here proves this. I've been mixing shit live since 1985. I got the vibe, and I will survive. But yo, them forces keep testing me. At times they be depressing me, constantly stressing me. The Lord must be blessing me. Cause see, I'm still breathing, doing what I believe in. With others I'm achieving, now I'm getting even. With those that choose to spite me, diss me and dislike me. Before I took it lightly, but today just might be the day in which I lose it. Cause you got me confused with one who would be amused with the mocking of my music. But homie don't play that, and Tony don't play that. So watch what you say, Black, now feel the big payback. I broke my shit down into 2 sections. 50 MCs coming in all directions. Manifesting, while some relieve tension. That I was ready for my session, no question. I hold my own with my bilingual flow. So quítate tú pa ponerme yo. I'm not here to sing though. My Latin lingo, we making mad noise from here to Santo Domingo. To Puerto Rico, you know how we go, I mean we do. One love to my people, mi gente, algo diferente. Pa'lante siempre en tu mente. True indeed, as I give you what you need, I dedicate this to my seed, so I shall proceed to bring the raw shit, unexpected, off the wall shit. Tony Touch, all y'all DJs need the forfeit.
Beats and
Yo,
rhymes.
Nice.
I forgot how Tony Touch used to bring that shit at the beginning.
Dope, man.
Yo, Tony Touch used to get me hyped off that time, man. He's giving me hype. I definitely remember the intro now, bringing crazy flashbacks. Yo, Tony Touch wasn't scared to fucking spit as nice as he fucking spun. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm just a big fan of the nostalgic sound, the audio, actual mix sound of the mixtape, man.
Yeah.
That's, I think, the most important thing about the mixtape era was that it sounded like a mixtape. Like once the mixtapes were CDs and you could tell like cats were getting their things professionally mixed and mastered for the mixtape, you were like, it's missing that element.
This gave me that 4-track in the crib kind of mix.
Yeah. So going back, listening to it like this, it sounds like it was dubbed from somebody who had the original. So it takes you back to that nostalgia feeling.
Right. I was apologizing for the sound, but you're right. That hiss is nostalgic.
It's important, man. I was up at when I was up at Street FM and I was playing the pause tapes off of the Nahh's and Primo album. Grown Man Till, he's like, what's that? I was like, yo, that's important. Like that is one of the things that makes that record amazing, because they made sure to add the hiss and the clicking and everything, because that's all part of the nostalgic feel or some shit like that.
Nostalgic. Let's keep playing some more music. Heather B up next on the mic. So let's see how the introduction goes. Again, she's technically the first, well, not the first, the second MC, right? We got to give Tony his prize, but first introductory MC to this list of 50 MCs. Let's go ahead and set things off. Shout out to everybody in the chat. I see my man, like I said, Dreddy in there. I see DJ Love in here.
What up, man?
You know what I'm saying? I saw a new name up in here. DJ, well, is it DJ? What, EJ Fire? I see you up in there too. Like I said,
do the tracks have like titles or just the
It says freestyle. They all just say free. Every single one just says freestyle.
See, it's mixtape, man. Yeah, that was the evolution as things started to go with technology. I need to know who the rapper is.
That's it.
Fuck all of that, man. Just put the shit on there. The shit is dope. It goes. If it's not, you're out of here, Jack.
Let's play Triple C's favorite female MC at the time. All Glocks down. Heather B.
What up? Yeah. Got to say what up to that nigga Smoked Out Bo. I see you, baby.
Harlem in the
Big
building.
Jet on my heart. Word up. One love. Big B, Wild War, Kenny Parker. The entire 54th Regiment, I will hold it down. Got to say what up to Tony Touch. One love, I'm a blessing for you, baby. Believe that. Ha, one time. One time. Ha, ha, a one time. Ha, ha, a one time what? Yo, one time for your motherfucking dope piece. Heather B's in the house and I represent the East. Real niggas up. You duck niggas up. You buck, we buck niggas, so what? Ha, ha, what up with all these show-offs? They skills disappoint me like the Knicks in the playoffs. They came up with what? A freestyle, a few bars, a few verses. Some believe that Heather B could only spit rhymes with curses. Mercy them, don't mercy me, cause you see, it seems as though they've underestimated Heather B. Yeah, me, that 5-something brown woman who's been waiting to exhale about phone Terry McMillan. I'm feeling quite violent, a tyrant on and off wax. Your host, I let y'all listen, but understand you can't do that. Do this, that is, I leave a mark like biz. I will get within and strip you of your whole curriculum. By the way, keep your crew, they push two boo like you. See, I figure you must have some more post-signing niggas. Trick, I bring the noise like PE and 88. All you tech carry around the whole go like what that make. I want the 500,000 certified hip-hop nation. That no hip-hop and not the pop station. Interpretation, determination got me rhyming. Me the bullet one blessed with the silver lining. I comes without the furs, I comes without the diamonds. While you out shining, I'm home building, not buying. I get you done without conniving, without lying. Your stomach getting bigger, but mentally you dying. Artistically I'm climbing, spiritually I'm just winding down roads. And forget the earth, I had words back when I didn't smoke. My people, yo, I'ma hold it down for them. I hollow East Coast in the Great Western Forum. Word up, gotta give love to Jersey once again. Get up to King One, Ty G, right? God, Block, Little Red Lester. Word up. One love to all the underground heads out there. Tony Touch, baby, keep doing your thing. Word up.
Talk to that flip mode squad real quick.
You're not rocking with the best. The flip mode MC represents all the time from land to land, sea to sea. I'm here to bring on my man, Lord have mercy, the voice of the Ten Commandments. My man Split Star, Boy Scout is who I be, and we got the infamous Busta Rhymes, the eighth wonder of the world, the controller and all that. Yes, got my man Tony Touch on the wheels of steel. This is how we do to survive. Flip mode is the squad.
DJing too though.
Flip mode is the squad. Flip mode is the squad. Flip mode is the squad. Vaccine shit. Hey yo, I'ma hold it down. Yes, I feel this one though. Yeah, flip mode. You know what I mean? Boy Scout. No rocket first.
Rampage with the massive Boy Scout.
I split your spleen, ping your body with Listerine, microphone fiend, Boy Scout on the winning team. All y'all niggas, yo, we take all bets. Yo, I'm killing brothers on the train like Bernard Get Jack. Yo, I'm crazy, motherfuckers got me vexed. You some fake motherfucker in the beat up black. You need to take a back seat before my crew brings the heat. We can go man for man, street to street. Yo, I heard it through the grapevine. You rock steady. You get stuck by the knife. I'm a machete. I code the venue. Rock your squad at the venue. Check the menu. Yo, I'm so far in you. I burn out your car clutch with Tony Touch. Here comes the body blow. Here comes the uppercut. I got the rhymes that make you pull out your guts. Flip mode is the squad. Niggas hold your nuts. 96 to 2000. Boy Scout nigga, what? Sticking the dick in the fat.
Now I have the power.
Lord have mercy.
Sticks and stones that chip the bones of Goliath, and the white sick pirates who sailed all climates to pull do well. Re over islands I jump from treetops, rumble like Ewoks. I Gaddafi lead flocks with General Selassie. Props when I karate chop more kids than Mr. Me. Yeah, he rock that preview with 007 ski shoes. I ride tracks evil. The Lord sweeps through streets new with your oldest soldiers in Mogadishu. I'm deadly diesel, lethal like chemo treatments the deepest. More bombs than an algebraic Arabic missile sequence. My identities, while like the Lebanese felon freed. That metal sleep pedal fatigues and bully them Tel Aviv streets. Guns, Iraq with the laser radar, new scan proves I ran like some in the
I start riots, I'm ghetto lyrically violent. Flip mode represent a Larry Davis co-defender. Split Star, aka 10 years, bring fear to all of those who call themselves pros. Act like you know, watch how I zone. I'm serious, tankerous, plus dangerous. Gunshot bust, bullets get pelt on who cracks my wealth. Duck, run for cover, shot you in your lover. Danny Glover style, I'm wild, man, I'm lethal with my weapon, keep it stepping. My squad sell records like Led Zeppelin. Everything remains raw, plus we got you all in checking. PN, platinum niggas for the 9-6. Totally touch flip mode, represent this here shit.
Until death do us apart, leave the beat dead and the microphone just scarred. Mash up the party, go back to my yard. Through the underground, my vibe be leaking. Niggas be scheming, you're back in seats, I need alignment. You don't move me and you don't move my environment. I'm excellent with my elements, the guy that dead. You fuck with my shit and you practice opposites. You be the illest, I be the iller, like Ron Goldman's killer.
give two shit. One goes up in public, psycho soloist that's rough like chopping. What can stop it? Nothing. Niggas just be frontin'. I slap you in the face with the album called Coming. Beware, the flip mode squad beat in here. Run your atmosphere. Split star, aka 10 years. 10 years. Yeah. Tony Touch, buenos dias. Before I get on the microphone, let me put on my fucking filas or my Adidas. I'm here to offer my only offering. I often soften the weakest blows and put them in box coffins. My shit is deadly and keep the world in the balance, so rock steadily. I outlaw motherfuckers up on street corners for me, Critchlow headily. You know I always vaporize your soul like you outside in the winter time blowing smoke out in the cold. Ooh, fuck that. You look so fucking formal, make you act real stupid, and I'm quick to make you change right back to normal. My lyrics is like a fucking muscle show. Why you acting so? A rhyme flow come through like a herd of buffalo. You know you really need a fucking shave each and every single time you misbehave. I'm gonna make sure you remain my brain slave. Tony Touch, release the clutch. I love it so much, the way we compatible like Starsky and Hutch. Well, I keep digging for DC treasures. You better believe I'm gonna resort to drastic measures. Do you think you can really withstand the point of the ball and brushers? You better close the curtain, that's for certain. Your ass is hurting cause your shit ain't working. While I remain one of the hardest. Flip mode is the squad and you remind me of one of them funny ass trapeze artists. The time has come when you realize you're better off dead when they line your ass up and put a microchip in your fucking head. There's only 4 years left, fuckers. Flip mode is the squad. What the fuck is the deal? Lord have mercy, more displays. One, the Lord, voice of the 10 Commandments. Rampage, the last Boy Scout, lyrical lieutenant. Displays one. Split star, herbalist, herbalar, making niggas crash, they fly his car. Displays one. Busta Rhymes, the lyrical nutritionist. Founder of the Flip Mode Squad. Displays one. For the remaining 4 years of this millennium. Motherfuckers, stay tuned.
Dang, he had the long fucking like even the outro. What the fuck? Like who allows that? Tony, you controlling what's going on?
Shout out to I hope I'm saying this right, Chris Morale, who says is Rampage part of the Audacity All Stars.
Oh, you know what's so funny? Chris, I'm glad you brought that up. For one,
you think so?
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's the weird part about it. I was gonna say because like I was amped about Rampage back in the day.
His first album was pretty fire.
I don't know about I don't know because I don't remember it, but his first single.
Yeah. Where the Ramp Sack?
Oh, is that the first single? No, I
Where
was
the
talking
Ramp
about
Sack is the first one.
No, well then you know what
you talk about Wild for the Night.
Wild for the
Night. That was the second single, but that was a big single. That was a big song.
Huge record. It was all right.
But that doesn't make him not an Audacity All-Star.
No, you're right.
If
You're right.
Pretty Bastard is an Audacity All-Star, then Rampage certainly is.
Wow.
If who? Say that again?
Rampage, I don't feel like he kept going, but like you know, he definitely absolutely is an Audacity also. Yes, I would like to take this time to induct Rampage.
Wow, we're inducting Rampage to the Audacity.
Oh, man.
I'm a little mad. I never thought about him.
I don't know, man.
Rampage.
I don't see it the same way. I don't
know.
Why?
I don't know.
Wait, I want to say if Rampage gets talked about, what about Split Star? Split Star?
Well,
he's not really a rapper.
Well, Split Star never really had his own album. Rampage actually
did. No, Split Star had one album.
He might. I think you're right.
He probably. I never heard it though. He probably did. I'm pretty sure he did. I never heard it all through.
Split Star had one album.
All right. All right. He had his one album, right?
Well, you know what? Wait, I want to pose the question again, and I think we all agree that he go. But why? Why do we feel he goes to Audacity also? Like, what's the first thing
I was gonna say he does it because I think he actually progressed as he stayed in the limelight. So it's not that he had the audacity; like he actually worked and
his flow on this tape was very Busta Rhymes-ish.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's his big cousin, man. That's like that's
90s too.
That's obvious, man. That's obvious.
I don't know. Again, that was a little flip mode, you know.
Yeah, I felt like flip mode. They didn't rock the beat right. They just all off beat.
Wow.
Lord have mercy got busy. I won't let you disrespect.
Yeah. In fact,
his voice alone is already
that man said rumble like Ewoks.
Yeah, but it didn't go with the beat to me.
Nah,
But that's what's so good about boom bap. It makes anybody sound good.
Wow. Well, you know what?
Is there like a system or something so we can keep track of who's not liking what? Because that right there was a little crazy, man.
A little, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little crazy.
Yo, that man,
I played it
he tried to.
crazy because you guys are scared.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Triple C, Triple C. Triple C, I'm gonna go ahead and say you've definitely stepped to the part of the tape right here that looks like it's exactly your feeling, your style. Let's go ahead and talk about that. Was the Flip Mode Squad. We talked about Rampage, Lord Have Mercy, Split Star, and Busta Rhymes back to back. Let's go to the Bronx real quick. That's right, the
Wait,
BX.
before you do that, man, that man Dreddy tried to play me in the chat, talk about.
Oh, how's that feel?
I mean, it feels great when he was wrong.
I know that feeling too. Well, what happened? What happened? What he said?
Nah, shout out to the homie Dreddy, man. All respect. Now when I said in the chat that when I heard All Glocks Down, I was like, what does the real world chick know about Glocks? And he asked me, he said, how late did you hear the song? And I had to tell him that the real world came out in 92 and All Glocks Down came out in 96.
Wow, so Real was first. Okay, so I don't remember like knowing that at the time, but I'm probably pretty sure we all recognize
A
it from
senator was on Real World, man. Kevin Powell was on the Real World, man.
Yeah, he was.
You gotta start somewhere, right?
Gotta start somewhere. Like I said, let's go to the Bronx where it all started.
As a B, she sounds like she's from Brooklyn. She don't sound like she's
Jersey. That's Jersey in the building right there.
Yeah.
It's the brick. I think she's from the brick. She's from Newark, I think, right?
Got that New York attitude.
I thought it was Tina, but I asked if I was wrong or right. I'm not sure.
I mean, let's call it Jersey.
You know she's from Jersey for sure.
Let's go ahead and, like I said, let's go to the Bronx, damn it. I want to go to the Bronx. Talking about Smooth B, KRS-One, and your man Nine. Who remembers Nine?
Oh.
The original DMX.
All day, I remember. Nine.
This should be good.
The original DMX, the original growl. Let's go. Let's talk about it real quick. Let's keep going.
All City.
I keep my rhyme style tight while other MCs sit home at night and night. I sit back sometimes, don't know the reason why. Then it dawns on me it's because Smoothie.
I didn't know what he was doing. I just caught it.
Oh, Smooth.
Do you guys remember 3T?
3T.
Yeah.
He's singing their song, but you know, I love the mix. I like a mixtape with his own words. Shout out to Smooth B for never being scared to sing and knowing he damn well he can't sing. It's because of him we got the most deaths of the world. You know what I'm saying?
But it's cool. It was cool.
I love it. I'm not making fun of it. I love it.
But this one, no.
This one, I don't know.
This one is.
I be taking niggas' heads. Niggas left me for dead, tried to frame me with the feds. They ain't got shit on me, but my Bible, my Quran, cause I'm God body. Switch my style so that I'm tight. Hard to bite when I write, when I fight. Smite the wicked when I kick it. Fake rap is a phony, it's a conia. I build pyramids on the island of Sodomia. That's on Mars when I was chilling with the law, bringing light to the stars. I shape big and old like it's a blaster. Smooth me, I've just begun like Jimmy Pastor. Snatch you out of the shell without a trace, like a law formed itself in the womb of black space. My light shines, 93 million miles. Smooth B, original master of smooth.
You whisper that?
Taking over the earth like he blessed when he fell. Only difference, I'm righteous, and I must prevent.
Wait a minute. You got all these heads on this tape. You know I got to get on and represent the Bronx. So let's set this shit off like this. Yeah. Now check it. Underground verbal hip hop you selected. By only a few, this type of artist is bought. So like bottles and James, thank you for your support. It's time for all the chit-chat, the skits, yeah. Aren't you tired of hearing back? Raise the level of your lyrical pleasure, a letter, and let the teacher put these new jacks under pressure. My first name is hip-hop, no doubt. My last name is Run With Me, breath for breath, yes, I'll blow your lungs out. And cut your tongue out, and use that shit to clean my rug out. I ain't even start to bug out. Somebody requested the teacher to get active, cause out of all these rappers that look good to battle, I'm unattractive and actively in your brain cavity. You be singing 1, 2, 3, and your family BDP. I'm total, can't you see? I took it there. You be saying with your soul and I damn, it just ain't fucking fair. But your crew told you what was up, you just didn't give a fuck. My lyrics are intact, so my picture you can pin it up. Take me out, give it up, you're late. I rocked the 917 when it was 718. I'm a juvenile delinquent group home water of the space. The truth about the matter though is that I feel great. I come in the form of the mind bender, bartender, serving that lyrical nectar that burns your chest dead center. Remember battling MCs I'm not always doing. We need new rappers and careers I always ruin. What are you pursuing? Who in the hell wants this trick? It's my diction, the quick and the affliction. I'm fixing to turn you up like the light in the kitchen. Cause KRS-One, cause KRS-One, cause KRS-One, cause KRS-One, we simply want KRS, cause KRS-One, cause KRS-One, cause KRS-One, we simply want KRS. That's it, that's all solo, single, no one, no less. I do my dirt, but I keep it to myself. I don't speak it on record and to no one else. You think about it. When you do crimes, you talk about it. Hell no. You keep that real shit on the low. Cause prison ain't a place you motherfuckers wanna be at. Half you motherfuckers will turn trick. Believe that. Yo, I can see that. All you ask is where the weed at. Your vision is as far as wherever you throw the seed at. Look at Malcolm X and try to be that. Or get lost if you can't pick up where Malcolm X left off. Don't you know we're listening to by judges and lawyers? When you go to court, they play your album for ya, then you turn into Tom Sawyer. Fiction, begging the judge to just listen. Saying, if you listen to my album twice, the positive message is, they shut your ass up and give you life. Had you had a wife instead of being a lover, the court would have seen you as a family man with some structure. But you's a wild brother. Black women, you can't respect them. Now you catch 'em wrecking your rap. Negativity never had no pull in jail. Yeah, it's positivity that they hail. But you fail, cause rare books you can't read them. Your people you mislead them, your people you mistreat them. Mislead them for fun. My name is KRS-One. KRS-One. KRS-One.
Anybody know where that beat is from? That beat is crazy.
I don't
That
know.
was
Anybody in the chat know? That beat is fire.
I was
like
just
that
getting ready
data.
to say too, like, man, I really miss the ruggedness of these beats, man. Like they sound so rugged, so dirty, and it's just such a bop, man. Like it's crazy listening to these, man.
I was gonna mention that the production, because this is 96, so they're doing 96 and back and 93 and 92, so it sounds so nostalgic.
And again, shout out to Tony Touch. Tony Touch is scratching all over this shit. I love it. There's some real DJing going on. Let's play 9, apparently up next. Last of the Bronx for this little clip right here. Again, we'll see who else is on the list. 50 MCs, Tony Touch. Let's go. Eats, beats, and rhymes.
KRS-One. Tony Touch is down with us. Yeah, KRS-One representing without a fraction of a motherfucking doubt.
I thought he was going to go another verse.
Yeah, Dark Mass, 1996, about to bring the ruckus, Big 9.
Keeping into that.
My
South
man
Crate.
Tony Touch, on the 1 and 2.
You don't love the South?
Now we do. Straight out the Bang, South Bronx, New York, East Coast, for life. I'll inject a lyrical virus in your whole matrix and rip the skin off your ass like a facelift. Is it real or am I Jack the Ripper? I bring the pain like your balls when they caught in the zipper. Nigga, this is verbal assault. Guard your vault. Lyrical combat, knocking niggas out the scully hat. I use my Smith & Wesson and leave your red man roll a LL. Get fat like Joe, drop the mic and yell Geronimo. I'm like a public enemy when I bust a rhyme. Rap is cool G, tape I use is Fuji. Know my roots from A to Z. I'm a red alert when I flex, I'm a genius. I'll be sure I'm notoriously big in the group home with my microphone. Keep your chat alive, I get mad when you lying. I get a boy with blase, my mob deep is like Sade. In the house of pain, I
I'll rob your whole base. Alcoholic with the methods of a man on the far side like Scarface. This bounty killer, put an ill out scratch on your baby face. You need DLC, so call it DOC with a PMD. When you see me, I used to snoop around at the dog pound. I'm out of time, call me at 9.
Yo, he killing that right
that
now.
was crazy.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Oh shit.
Just
If you don't understand what he just did, go
That was
back.
crazy.
But basically, all your favorite artist names back in '96 are getting name dropped right now in a verse. That was fire, bro.
That was crazy.
I feel like I caught the very end of his verse. I hope that's exactly what happened. But
He just had to shout out Rough Riders.
let's see if he does just that. I did. I caught the very end. Ooh. Yo, Nahhh was fire back in the day, son.
Yeah, man.
Why
super dope.
a problem back in the day, bro? I just recently saw him do a interview on a podcast where he talks about how he felt DMX kind of took his sound, not his rhymes, not his style, but like he's like, yo, that dude, he sounded like me. He said that one day they crossed paths, and he said this to X. He said some shit like, so damn, son, like you ain't no Father's Day card, no nothing like that.
Yeah, yeah.
X looked at him like, the fuck you say? Like,
how does it feel to be me?
He says some shit like he's I don't know if he was imitating him again. They both had the same voice. He was like, hey man, there's something over here. You want it? It's right here. Come and get it. Come and get it. If I took something from you, come and get it. Like,
I mean, if you listen to DMX's first record, he don't sound like that. Born Loser, DMX doesn't sound.
You don't sound like that, Growl. It's true. It's true. And I think what Nine was trying to point out, and I think it's kind of true. Chat, let me know if I'm wrong. Nine came out before DMX.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And Nine in New York, respectively, I don't know about the rest of the country or the world. Nine had joints on the radio in New York.
Yep.
Nine had joints. His voice was very distinct, very recognizable, and it was like, oh, that's like shout out to the Lion King. Lion King was one of my favorites. That was a joint right there. So again, that was the Bronx right there. Smooth B. I never noticed. We definitely always had Greg Nice in the Audacity All Stars. I never thought about inducting Smooth B, but that verse.
Oh man, Smooth let me down with that.
Yeah,
man. Like,
yeah.
like, because you know what, Smooth B does the singing hooks on other songs, and it works, and it's fly.
He was off key on this one.
This time around, it was just like I think the beat was just too dark. It was too dark for what he was trying to do. You know what I mean?
I just heard the beat. I didn't really hear him.
I mean, shout out to 3T again. These are Michael Jackson's three nephews. I think
right.
those kids. I'm not even sure whose kids they are. Regardless, they put out a song back then. They were signed to MJJ, which is Michael Jackson Jam, right? And fucking, he did what typically a lot of people do today. So he actually, again, Smooth B, Audacity All Star inductee, ahead of his time. Basically, took on the responsibility of being like, I'm gonna lift that shit. I'm gonna lift that melody and put my own shit on it. And he did. And again, 50 Cent made a whole formula out of that. You know what I'm saying? Mos Def has sung on tracks for years. Shout out to all the MCs that sing. And again, can't really like sang, but they still got a lot of soul in their voice.
Shout out to Old Dirty Bastard, Sweet
Old
Sugar
Dirty Bastard.
Right.
Biz Marquis. Biz Marquis is another
Biz
one. Like again,
Marquis,
there's
my shit.
lot of dope MCs, like I said, that had the idea like, hold up, I can sing too. And there you go. You know what I'm saying? So let's keep going down the list.
He let me down, but I get my fault.
No, I agree. He agreed a little bit.
Yeah.
The teacher came through as usual, dropping science, killing it. Even back then.
He didn't want to pass the mic.
Son, him on Primo, he just always sounds good on Primo.
Oh, for sure.
He always sounds good on Primo. And then you got, again, Nine wrapping it up. Again, kind of cool. 20 Touch again for the 90s, reaching into, like I said, his crate and pulling out at the time, I'm being honest, I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I didn't expect him to whip out a Southern instrumental, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not like the Goody Mob was getting radio play out in New York at that time. Probably some BT spin and shit like that, maybe some MTV. But if you knew that instrumental was
the center of the world.
Not talking about the center of the world. It's talking about the center of PBR.
In New York doesn't mean that the shit wasn't hot, man. Stop that bullshit.
I'm not gonna let you do it to me. I'm not gonna let you get me out of my character.
I'm letting you annoy me. That shit is dumb.
Oh,
I don't know, Hobo. You sounded like Smooth B right now.
It's true. Ever since the Neptunes broke up, you ain't been acting the same. Ever since the Neptunes got Got divorced, you ain't been the same since.
Check this out. Tonight, I want all the smoke. So
Listen,
tonight, I want it all. Let's
the
go.
man Pharrell gonna have to cough up the other half. He's gonna have to cough it up to his Filipino mistress.
Violence today. Let's go. Violence.
His
Let's
Filipino
go.
other half. You have to give it up.
Damn,
Listen, let's keep playing more music. There's a lot to play. Again, Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Every Monday night, you can expect some dope hip hop talk over here. Listen, we talking about 50 MCs, Tony Touch, legendary 1996 mixtape. There's a whole clip right now. So I gave you a flip mode clip, gave you a little Bronx clip. Let's talk about something that was very special, especially in the 90s. He had exclusive boot camp click. That's right. He had Rock, Starang, Lil Rock. I don't know who that is, by the way. Tech, Top Dog, Ruck, Supreme. I don't know. Not really sure who Supreme is. Maybe again, these are probably potential members of the group that probably didn't get a chance to put out any albums. Louisville Slugger, Illinois.
Illinois, yeah, we know Illinois.
Who's Illinois?
Illinois had a couple joints out on the New York underground scene up here.
Illinois was on. Oh fuck!
Fresh my memory. Because the name definitely sounds familiar. I just can't place it.
The group that had the album, The Storm.
He was in OGC.
OGC. Louisville was in. Louisville.
No, not Louisville. Illinois.
Illinois was in OGC too.
Yeah.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yo, you
shout out
from
to my
New York?
brother.
You don't even know shit.
I thought it was Top Dog, Louisville Slugger, and Starang.
I know we did.
Shout out to
I
my
thought
brother
OGC was
Mag.
3 members. I thought OGC was 3 members: Starang, Louisville Slugger, and Top Dog.
I know Illinois. I know he was in OGC though.
I think again, Hobo, just because he's a little upset from getting talked about earlier.
Hobo, what's in the cup? What's in the cup?
What's in the cup?
Touch this
Relax.
break.
And he wraps up the boot camp click with a steel verse. So let's go ahead and play some boot camp click. Let's see if this don't smooth the giant beast that is DJ Hobo. Let's go ahead and play some music. Let's go. This for you, Hobo. This for you, baby.
Somebody give me some fire for this roach right here. Let me burn this roach, man. I want to smoke. I want to get high without even leaving the ground. Come on. Representation right here. I go by the name of Mr. Strange. Give me rope, let me do my thing. Representing from out the old school. Boot camp, what's up? Let me see my niggas let's pull. Young Mayday.
I like the fact that it's party style. OGC, I mean, excuse me, not OGC. Boot camp has such a. I expected something dark. That's all I'm saying. I like the fact it's kind of lighthearted. It's kind of fun.
I go by the name of Big Smoke Day, and I do just what I like. Yes, y'all. It's going on and on. I be the Afro nigga by the name of Tall Sean. It's the place to be. On the side is my man Big ROC. Like this. And no bummy job, I like you to know. My zodiac sign is Scorpio. Sagittarius, you know I'm very intelligent. I'm about to let you represent. Oh, the boot camp click and everybody who wanna come into the party. On the real man, for the 90 now though, boot camp ain't taking no motherfucking place. Bring it back, Tony. For the 90 now, you about to witness. We gonna do it like this. Talk to spin. Me off, please. Elohim, Mr. If you talking mad job about the Fat Five, you can get the my damn. But you bitches out there stressing the blacksmith and Wesson, you can get the my damn. Yo, bitch, or your bitch wet and boot camp click, you can get the my damn. And yo, you bitches in the creek that walk past me and don't speak, you can get the my damn. In your university, it'll take about 1,000 niggas to murder me. I'm swimming with the sharks, some other shit you never heard of. See me planned it. I'm the bandit, and they be the 2 MCs, the rip ass from dry land. Yo, MCs that's phony, get touched like Tony. Treat me like I'm the only, show me love like Moni. STR with more horror than little shots. MCs
get little props, busting one another, but they always run from cops, pulling out all stops.
And heads drop to the lyrical rocket launcher, big rock or get your shit jacked. You with Janet, step up and I put boot up in your Uranus like the planet. Can it be the FLI pista? Beat ya upside your motherfucking face with the speaker with my nigga who?
Sarang and who the fuck you be?
With my nigga Big Grim,
aka the little rock bitch.
Chin Grim,
not a synonym, bitch, I be hemming. Run up in the jam with my squad and terrorize shit like gremlins. Plus we trembling, the break the scale. You were disaccording to the laws and your whole empire fell.
Throw him to the sharks, yes, aka Dragon Rock. Roaming in a cipher, waiting patiently to rip his ass apart. Off to a bad start, see you left your heart with your crew, son. Ease on down the road to the prison, get a new one. True son, you done got yourself up in this situation. Not with the video shit we taking. Who says we faking? I commence the breaking. Snakes in pieces like Reese's giving bystanders the shakes in. So, if you're in my business when I'm talking, you can get my dick.
And if now, who's that in the place with me? Coco Brothers with 5-5, you see. Blowing it up with my man Tony T. Who's next on the motherfucking MIC? Who's next on the motherfucking MIC? Who's next on the motherfucking MIC? I know he word is born, but we can't do it right. We can do this shit like all fucking night.
Is that a spliff being rolled? Is it so? Is that Smoky Coco BRO? Is it so? Is that OGC Top DO? Is it so? If it's so, we have to see it so. So be it. Boot camp always represents it. 3 down, God to go. So be it. Hey, Coco brother on the borderline. Touch the stone and you're dead same time. It rather long start at the OG. It represent for the OGCs,
I get rough like Tony when he touched 2 turntables. Big kahuna, now you stab you with the nickel plated blade. Ask me if I give a what about you. Leave you in that cipher with my pronto. Yo, where's my light?
So I could blaze your buns up like the spliffy being toast. The verses I write and wrote be equivalent to dope. On the sidewalks of Chicago, once ruled by black disciples. Local ghetto youth sing the song of survival.
Yeah, Zach.
Fire put yourself in my boots, why try them things? We won't squeeze it. Me and the general.
Bad boy, walk, and bad boy, top. Ganja in the bundle from jungle by the bar. Have a supply of Uzi and Mark 11. 45 Taros and the big 7. Pray for guidance over steps from the almighty Jah. And meditate from the high of the Sintimilia.
Smoke it up, smoke it up, smoke it up, smoke it up, smoke it up. Now bread chin, you have to roll them things.
She was a ghetto, honey.
I wash my ass.
What?
Confucius said, if your feet hurt, eat your ass. Buenos Diaz, you know me as L. Numero uno, Papi Chulo, sticking dick to your chick culo. Hard to kill like the white boy hatcher. Snatch your MC off the rap mat for the simple fact he's whacker. What's the deal? I feel you can't fuck with me. International, irrational, big R-U-C. Keep my words. My heavenly words that get niggas locked up in 73rd. Prefer the L. Because it's my thing. Like Bob Backlund, gotta attack him in the chicken wing.
Who wanna set it off? But set it off, I suggest I bring more stress than 100 pounds of sex. You disrespect, we crack necks. Crack from the left with your slack, now your squadron's in check. Press motherfuckers at that check. Pretty. Think shit is pretty, but it gets shitty in your city. See, it's a pity. Some of these niggas act bigger. Chucking my scriptures, but I bring drama like a motion picture. Hit ya cause I figured your strategy. So challenge me, and that'll be the ending of your tragically. I shatter these MCs like backboards. You want war? Well, I'ma give you what you asked for. I smash your whole squad like glass doors. Fools get fractured when they get caught up in my rapture. Crack ya, cause I like the checks I get, but not for Lexuses. I got text to get.
The bullshit don't buy it, five, I quiet riot. The buying of weak mixtapes, no trying. You get touched up by my nigga Tony. 1-2's cut shoes, leave you on your lonely. So watch the first choice, cause it's a doozy. It's all in the game. To rearrange slugger from the villain, ain't shit change. Pete remains Louis, the battle for gun clappers upon his duty.
Ain't no click like the one I got. Who can't play go forever? Niggas trying to imitate a lot, but they can't do no better. Elohim in the rock from wrist high. Do we ill? You know what time it is. Wow, bitch ass niggas. I bet you $150, you can't fuck with me.
What? Oh yes. We got 50 MCs in the room with one microphone. Which
they got the
going
clip.
Wow. B-double-U-T-C-A-M-P, Illinois, and that's T-double-E-L-E. ELE. Yes, Illinois. About to bring the noise for the boys like
This
so.
Illinois right here.
Double-O. Now this is what it be like. With no ZIC, Mike recite 2 or 3 lines, niggas be like he strike. Wise guys alongside organized confusion. Bruising any over from dudes, man, ain't losing. I commence with intent to convince I'm nice. Fight like twos in sight when I ignite and pick up mics. Put phones, I'm low and I'm prone to leave spots blown. Homes to don't bust head like left from chrome. Drop homes to zones. Snipe like Wesley if they test me. One of the best be crunching MCs quick like the Nestle with chocolate. Kid just walked in the constant. Watch lyrics that come get dumb like my young sons in Frosty. When G.O.D. get your vicinity, you witness me. Inhale, excel over the frail industry. Kidding me, see something for fun, I bend them quick. They kick irrelevance, I bang like heat through your car. Torn, rebel performance labeled out the hand. Cause what I drop rocks on block lyrical avalanche. In my boot camp stands advanced, deep from afar. The rough rush the fall, construction start by rough the ball. On my side, ST, yo. Give them niggas body blows, put them bitch ass niggas on them hands and knees.
Once again on the scene, big old pimp cook. But I ain't gonna stay long. I'ma just let the God me off manifest. So it said, so it shall be done.
In here.
Ain't no room for the weak. They get left behind because that weight makes for good meat. Carnivorous, this vicious place takes no prisoners. Dangerous to its existence, you're oblivious. How dare you come here unprepared? Are you aware fatality spares no casualties? Wanna battle me, I'll gladly accept your challenge, then gradually create a catastrophe. Notify the family of the calamity. Damage done instantly, affecting your anatomy. Had to be insanity that made you believe that it will all be so simple, sorta like a breeze. I doubt that very seriously indeed, as I look onto what my third eye perceive. And I learn that I shall always bear enmity and have enemies from now to eternity. So I study to be like the mammals of the sea, soon to be a master of fluidity. But if your iniquity in any way threatens me, there'll be a sniper in a tree with a 30-30. You probably won't see, but you can guarantee that the GODC all within his 360. If your cup's empty, come pull it up quickly. Run to catch up with me, cause I kill like Jackie Kersey. Join her, and you might be on the lead that may leave you sleep from fatigue if you can't keep up with the speed of the BCC. The BCC. The BCC. Tony. For you, baby.
Yeah, that was crazy, man.
Damn, they took over the tape.
Can you give a round of applause? Give a round of applause, Scan. Give a round of applause real quick. Holy moly. Holy moly.
Now,
Shout out to
now
Duck
that,
Down. Duck Down. Shout out.
now
That's
that
a beautiful
freestyle,
display of crewmanship right there. Of my
now,
click is dangerous.
now that freestyle, I remember. I didn't know it was specifically on this tape, but that I've listened to plenty of times. Shout out to the good Rev, and just like listening to that. Not that I know everybody in Duck Down and BCC, but I have a pretty dope relationship with some. You know what I mean? Shout out to Tech and Steel, and shout out to Rock, and shit like that. And
Rest in
like
peace, Sean
listening
Price.
to
Rest in
this,
peace, Sean
rest in
Price.
peace, Sean Price. I wish I would have been able to have the relationship that the good Rev has with Sean P. But like listening to this is exactly what has been said in the chat. What we was all feeling here. This is what hip hop was to me. Like,
Yeah.
So when you're saying like, oh, to hear them like fooling around and like, nah, it was always that. Like, we could joke and shit like that, but I'm gonna shoot you later. Like, don't fuck around. Like, you're still gonna get shot. We just having a good time. That's just like some Redman shit. Everybody always think like, oh, Redman's a funny guy. It's like, nah, you fuck around, go to the bricks if you want, son. Like,
Shout out to the chat. Like I said, the chat is totally involved with the conversation right now. Like I said, shout out to Chris Morale in the building. Shout out to Dreddy in the building. Mr. September, DJ Love. Everybody in the Mytar's in here as well. It's a busy night. Tony Touch brings out the best in the chat.
Yo, they like 25 MCs.
Yo, I want to go ahead and say, I want to say Boot Camp Click. I mean, we just kind of started. You know, it's still early. Boot Camp Click over Flip Mode as far as crews so far, and as far as what I've heard so far, they ranged from party to dark to Caribbean to fucking
laid back.
Like, bro, they when they like, I don't know, we talk about like what we call it, right? What do we call it? The EPMD flow, right? Back and forth, the Styles P and Jada flow. Like they would stop, and you always talk about Tech and Steel. They master. But when the whole Fab Five gets together, Yo, they fire, bro.
No,
They're
it's
fire.
different, man. What is it? Flor Flayla.
The Fleur Fly.
There you go.
Bro, they was even saying in the chat, and I forgot who said it. Shout out to the chat. Remind me who said it. Yo, Rock and Starang, respectfully, but Rock was supposed to be a fucking star, bro.
Right.
He is.
I know 100%, but like,
got in trouble.
Yeah, like he was supposed to be like the next, like, I guess first kind of solo artist. 'Cause technically, like, they never had any solo artists out of boot camp early on. It was Black Moon, Smith and Wesson, OGC, Helter Skelter.
Yeah, it was all groups.
I think they could have eventually been
Sean
like
P was the first solo.
Who?
Sean P.
Well,
yeah, but I'm talking about the initial '90s setup. The original crews or whatever. But shout out to boot camp in period. I mean, they're still putting out. Shout out to Duck Down.
Yeah.
Boot camp, that whole situation, they're still putting out music today. I saw a meme once a few years ago from shout out to Buckshot. He said, does Def Jam still put out any music? Like we still putting out music.
Well, it's funny. I was going to mention that before because Chris Morale was he was talking like, yo, boot camp BCC fumbled on some acts, and I said specifically in there, and I remember an interview I was doing with Buckshot during when he released the project with Ninth Wonder, the Chemistry album, up on Street, and he was specifically talking about just different opportunities and understanding how they were managing Eminem, and they realized that they weren't going to have the ability to have the motor to put behind them, so they stepped out the way to make sure he can get. And you see where Eminem is at now. So
right.
Yeah, I promise you that's not how that happened. I promise you. Nobody's willing to be like, I'll let someone else make money because they
it's I don't think I wish the good Red was here, man. Shout out to Buckshot.
Yeah, no, listen.
Buckshot was and obviously I'm trying to wrap it up and say it as quickly as possible. There's probably more to the dynamics, but at the end of the day, I think BCC and the whole boot camp, they know hip hop, and it goes right along with what you're saying that they still put out music, man. Like I had an opportunity to smoke an L with Rock. Shout out to Mike Hands and shit like that. We was over at
Where's the wrapping it up fast part? I'm just trying to figure that.
Oh wow!
I didn't know this was the Ike Infamous show. My bad. I'm sorry.
Wow!
Yo, see Ike. See Ike.
No, it's all right. No, I'm not gonna lie. I saw you were looking very, very like you usually got your guard up. I saw you put your hands down. I saw you put your hands down, and I took the shot. I took the shot. I ain't gonna lie. I saw you put your hands down. I took the shot.
You know what?
Jules don't want nobody to talk with him. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I saw my opportunity. I took the shot.
He's mad. He didn't get a chance to sit down and smoke with Rock and talk about different fucking stories about Ice Cube and all this other bullshit. You weren't there, you bitch ass. How that sound?
You's a bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass. You's a bitch ass nigga. Yeah.
Let's get these sound clips down to 2 bars per. That's it. 2 bars. Now let's keep going. Like I said, there's a lot of music. There's a lot of music players. That's the only reason I'm saying. I'm glad you got.
Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother DJ Hobo, man. Shout out to my brother.
I'm glad you got this smoke
all night. Everybody who watch the show talk about Jules talk. Motherfucker talk about somebody else.
This is what you pay me for, motherfucker. This is what you pay for. This is what you get.
I don't pay you for shit.
I want to make it clear. I want to give a shout out to Ike Infamous for sharing that time he smoked dust with Rock. It was definitely a
wow. And then you
play more music.
And you just gonna talk about smoking dust like we was out here smoking dust. You guys, you guys are fucking nerds, man. You see that shit? I'm gonna keep that shit to myself, man.
You should have. You shouldn't have put that story out there.
You know what?
We gonna keep playing music. Like I said, let's talk about how Tony Touch again incorporates all spectrums of the hip hop.
Party in the chat. What's going on?
Dolly Molly Marty, DJ Molly Party.
Everybody,
what up?
Ladies in the chat now.
Everybody. You know what I'm saying? Put your cups on the coaster. You know what I'm saying? Put your cups on the coaster. This we got company. But listen, you right in time. You right in time, Molly Party. You right in time because we are playing Tony Touch's 50 MCs mixtape. Again, we've heard this, all of us apparently back in the day, but it's such a flashback in time, playing it all over again. That it's like listening to it again for the first time because I do not remember most of this. I'm not gonna lie, like that. We just heard a whole boot camp clique destroying. I don't know. That's got to be like 5 minutes. I don't even know how much that was, but they destroyed a whole clip. Let's keep playing. Like I said, Tony Touch never afraid to reach out to the West Coast homies. We got a freestyle here by your man Son Doobie from the Funk Dubious, as you all know. let's go ahead and play some of that, and let's go into the very next song after that, which would be we got Daz Effects followed by Freddie Fox. So let's do it. Funk Dubious, Sun Doobie.
Wow. Okay.
Daz Effects and Freddie Fox. Again, he had every. It was a melting pot of everybody. Let's go ahead and play some more.
Tony Touch in the mix.
Tony Touch as I broke the Dutch and freaked the rock like Starsky and Hutch. Huff and puff, the rough season.
Audacity All-Star for sure.
Please, Ebenezer, fiends, pack the heater, cheater, shameless cheat, beat the scandal. Marlon Brando making off a thug fiasco, rascal, cookie king, hooligan, schooligan, niggas, all ruled the funk, dubious, Julius, Irvine, serve your 3-point, hollow point, point the finger, slingshot, hit your brain gun, feeling lucky, I'm feeling dirty, 38's blast early. Chirp, made the iron, stiff and lying, crying, Christopher Reeve paralyzed from the spine. Simon says your rhyme is hyperless, populous, Puerto Rican stay insistent scientists. Dr. Zhivago, Bravo, Cruz collapse out to swallow. Fake hollows, scar faces, bottles in the cases. New York fly paces, get laced, I can taste it. Just wait, Tony Touch, weeks and plus. Discuss how we truncate the stuff. Love fake niggas I hit with my 1-2. You run to the funk dudes when you want to. Nah, Ralph M said it, he yours represented. For my people and my gente. Tony Touch in the mix, baby. Number 50, y'all. Number 50, y'all.
Rocksteady to the freak mode. Rocksteady to the freak mode, y'all. Rocksteady to the freak mode. Rocksteady to the freak mode, y'all. Oh shit, yo son. Yo son, hurry up and roll that shit up so we can bless this Tony Touch joint, son. Aight. That's effects up in the beat, coming through with my peeps, aight. One time for your motherfucking y'all know from the bottom. Bang, yo, I see him, son, got him. Shot him. Yeah, y'all punk niggas don't know me. Yeah, flow got to touch like Tony. Motherfucker. Yeah. Hey, yo, Tony. Yo, touch done. Yo, I need you to do something for me, son. Slow that joint up, right? I need you to throw that Heather B joint on for me. Throw that Heather joint on.
Never sloppy.
Y'all know how we do from
my
the bottom.
Spanish shorties call me Papi.
For all me
Chulo. When I get up in that culo.
Oh, Lord, Papa, what?
Dame, mame.
No diggity, son, that's that joint right there,
no
son.
No doubt, nigga.
Yo, so what we gonna do is we gonna keep this joint live.
Represent that shit.
Aight. This boy, yo, son, set that joint off, son.
It goes eeny, meeny, miny. I like my ghost shining in the sewers where you find me. Always sipping on the getting toe down. That's how it's going down on the regular. Tony Touch, this ain't no bullshit. I'm telling y'all. One is for the gun, two for all my ammunition. Is the niggas out to back. Yo, we back up in position with some more shit. Some raw shit for you wig. There's some shit you gon' dig. Cause you know we thinking big. So let me get up in your ear just like a Q-tip. I got some new shit that's guaranteed to make you cool.
The rocks, two people's by the belly flip. Selly with a chicken, stab Brooklyn, the nigga shit, nigga. The general, the subliminal, the thug, cynical, smart, hard like a criminal. Fuck Illuminati and Rudy Giuliani, and it's the school of hard knocks. Summa cum, really presto, Angel, more juice in the mango, biggity bingo. I swings my lingo from every angle, hard hitter, split a nigga like bananas. Got head sucker, the head buster like scanners. I stuff shit, puff shit, what the fuck, kid is rugged. I beat the boogie banger, bitch, I hang it like the Muppets. One time,
get off my dick, nigga.
Don't get too close,
Biggie bitch, get off my dick, nigga.
Don't get too close because it might get shot.
When I was young, I had a rotten mouth. Now I catch it when I puff a F. I love the way this shit smell, it make me fit. You know the deal, get the moolah. That's the rule, y'all. Never ever let them school y'all. This how we do it in the tri-state. The crime state, me and my motherfucking rhyme mate, the crime mate. We need this paper right now, anyway, you know. Gotta milk it like a cow.
Gang ho, where I goes, propose my all the noise with boys. Style and leave you lost like the boys. Niggas is toys, I'm coming through. No games, my substance get more street sales than cocaine. No pain, no giggity game and no shame, believe it. weeded. So improve every move strategic. I see it. Niggas is fake like fake titties. Fuck niggas for books could never push an AP. Now stay with me. It's me and my man. Oh yeah, this him and I. And that's my nigga Tone Touchy on the Gemini. One time for your mind, for your mind, for your mind. Motherfucker, check it out, son. Picky bitch, get off my dick. My dick, don't get too close because you might get shot. Picky bitch, get off my dick. My dick, don't get too close because you might get shot. Picky bitch, get off my dick. Yeah, one time for the mic fish crew. Don't touch, you know how we do. What?
Smith Dog, Jersey represent, nigga.
Man, Freddie Fox.
Yeah. Former nigga Tony Touch. That's right, 50 MCs on take number 50. We gon' set it off. New York style, son, so you know. That's right. Burn marks on my hips. Ill lyrics coming off my lips. I stand back and watch this mic get ripped. Watch me set it off like this. I come with raw, hard lyrics. Niggas keep pressing and hearing. Imitators get ghost like spirit. Creeping in the black jag, Van der Plas with the black glass. With these two black deserts for your black ass. Through the metropolitan area, I'll be wearing you but not hearing you. Look at the size of the hole I tear in you. I put my hands through and reach for that heartless nigga down inside you. I duck your verses and I move around your punchlines. Lyrical bitches got their mouth open about to munch mine. It's crunch time. Who says Freddie Fox ain't thorough? You got me fucked up from the wrong borough. You know me, nigga. I terrorize sets. My name through the penitentiary is respect. Yeah, sucker ass motherfuckers from nowhere to here want me out the game for the new year. But picture that, click, cock it back quick. I body niggas and get less time to slick Rick. I waste no lyrics on Versace. Niggas frontin' hard, but they singing like the paparazzi. Nigga, watch me. Bald head clear for thought. You ought to sit your ass down and pass that mic around. And let me set it with these 50 MCs. Ain't no West Coast fucking with these. I smoke this mic like palm trees. Let me put this mic down before I give them too much. Hey yo, what's up? One love, Tony Touch. Yeah. Yeah. That's how we do it for my man Tony Touch, yo. That's right, it's 50 MCs. Follow these. Have your ass crying on your fucking knees. And I'm out.
I believe him. I believe him.
Damn.
Oh.
Freddie Fox been nice since the 90s, bro.
80s, actually.
Probably before that.
Chat. I know they're talking about it in the chat. But man, these beats, man.
Yo, these beats. I was just saying, man, this is just, again, this is why I just always just keep stressing that 12-bit era with the machines, man, and tape. Even if it wasn't a full studio, even if it wasn't straight analog tape, but just the combo of either using the SP or the MPC 60, or if you were using the Sonics like the EPS or the Mirage, man, just hearing how they sound, like these beats are so rugged and rough, man. They sound really good.
Beautiful.
Man.
I love it. This is my era of production, man. I absolutely love it, and I love where production has gone.
Yeah,
I'm not discrediting any of that, but just like you explained it, I can't explain it no better than you did, bro.
Anybody know this last instrumental? Anybody know this Freddie Fox instrumental that he's rhyming on?
I mean, there's a lot of instrumentals. I don't know what they are on this.
Let's talk about it. Let's start shouting them out. If anybody can figure them out in the chat. Matter of fact, let's play that game going forward, chat. Every next song, because it's going to be instrumentals that were basically around from that era. It's not going to be any, I don't think, original production. If you know the instrumental, shout it out in the chat. Because like I said, some of us trying to figure it out ourselves. I thought I had it.
Isn't Tony Touch a producer too? He make beats.
Back then, he might have.
Yeah, he probably made beats. Sure.
So, like I said, let's figure it out. Because again, Discogs and Wikipedia, I've been looking it up. None of it has that kind of information, right? You know, because it's other people's beats. The epitome of a mixtape. But again, if you know what they are, if it was Group Home, we've heard Group Home. We've heard. Yo, by the way, back to that boot camp click. You heard the Rockefeller shots, right?
Yeah, man.
You heard the Rockefeller shots. that was part of that whole shit. Puts Sarang in a whole world of fucking hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
But if you know the instrumentals going forward, shout them out in the chat. Let's keep playing more music again. A lot of more music to go. We are currently side A. If we were playing cassettes back then, we just listened to again Daz Effects, followed by Freddie Fox. Let's go into a little bit of Staten Island noise over here. We got some Wu-Tang affiliates. We got Inspector Deck with a freestyle, followed by Killer Sin. Killer Sin was a problem, bro.
Nice. Killer Sin is Killer Sin is a monster, bro.
Yeah.
Is he RZA's little brother? Is that what he is? I feel like he's somebody's little brother.
Yeah, I don't know who he's affiliated with, but he was one of the ones. There was like 2 or 3 that were like, nah, they should be original Wu members. They're so fucking gangster. They should be original Wu members.
Yeah, Killer Sin was definitely a problem. I forgot which of the groups that he was affiliated. I think it might have been um
I think Sons
Sons
of
of Man.
Man. I
Yeah, I was gonna
believe.
say I
I
think it's
want to
Sons
say
of Man.
Sons of Man was Killer Sin.
I think you might be right about that. Let's
Yeah.
go ahead and play some music. Here we go. Inspect the deck. Killer Sin. Tony Touch, 50 MCs, live reaction again. You see it on the screen right now.
The
How we feeling
man's
about
name
it?
is Killer Sin. Let that even sink in for a
Let that
minute.
let that sink in.
Let
Killer
that
Sin.
marinate.
Chat. What instrumental is this, chat? Let me know in the chat.
What the fuck goes down? Killer bees on the song. Bring it on, y'all. Another fucking Rebel Eye. Live ass collaboration. Killer Sin. Moved up. Rebel on your neck. What we gonna do here? Tony Touch. Tony Touch. Killer Class. In the cut. Coming through with the blast. Moved up. What? Check it out. What? Yeah, I get sun sold. Sin known to make nigga fold on the scene. Now pussies turn green like fake gold. Them don't want it. Shit's real like bugs to your stomach, nigga. Run it. Shots make your heart rate. Drumming on the ground. Face down, clown. Don't make it sound cause I'm bound. Just out of your crown. My coach a pound, punk cock. Kill a rock and knock. One pop, one shot. Glide the sass prop in my shoebox. Too high. Tell me what you wanna do, Bob. That we can keep it in the streets and we can take it to the rooftops. That light, the infrared light. Ain't at your head right. Placed on. Bitches in black, visits and gray. Psycho technicalities to stop reality. Hit it for the salary. Keep my shit back like extra calories. You battle me, bleed. Niggas done dropped the hype. Now you slipped up. Bringing a rock to a gap fight. Ain't illegitimate. Niggas be feeling it. It's pulling ligaments. Ship the stress. Know that's in fall for innocent. What? Why barber the test? A barber the stress. Marvelous. Son of a gun. Who save a barber less? I keep some automatic for the status. Whipping them back to lift to back. A crowd now. Rolled up, that action, back that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yo, spark up. How we dealing? So deep into the game, I sometimes ask for air. Daily warfare with hot blast, cops and cold stairs. Shots flare like fireworks on July 4th. Weapons are torn, fugitives slide north. Maneuvering through mean streets with four-wheel drive. I rise like the tide, two spies and two lives. High roller, rebel eye soldier. Roll like a boulder, killer bee sting like King Cobra. Concrete techniques, bomb beats and cause casualties. My faculty hold it down like gravity. Rapidly, threaten like weapons to adolescents. Ghetto residents, quick to pass into present. State of the slums, kill for all, pay the crumbs. Fake ones, they cross with smash, snake tongues. And talk shit, I hold my weight like a forklift. Talks and officers with execs and corporate bosses. Forces, combined new world 2009. Digital criminals who make mills of cybercrime. It's all planned ahead, due time. I see the signs through a great mind. The heaviest chains cannot blind. Roll down, still shine, day and night time. Verbal weapons. Licking in sections, continue. Roll up. Yeah. Point blank, my clan rocks it. 13 shot clips of toxic. Bubble on your set, loud, bounce like a rocket. Explode in your face with bass, full of force, fucking Hitler. Style much sicker than Holocaust, the flipper. Clip the sticker upper. Be picking motherfuckers with black hoodies, black rocks, and matching choppers. I'm also ready for the world and the girl with guns up, pins down. Ain't nobody safe ground. I'm telling ya, nigga better watch their ass. Predator blast, competitors fast, and niggas better ask. Somebody who caught the class with the shotty. Brother had to try me. Wet him like a body, the night pump, my mic pump. Did it right, stunts and sights. Want you bite what I bite, but I ignite lumps and bruises, abrades of action, back action. Clap when you rap for satisfaction. 7 whole days like Tony Braxton. And day for raps I make, generate tracks to fascinate, assassinate. Wanna be rough, rugged and raw, hardcore. Motherfuckers is war, but ain't safe no war, nigga. Rolled up, the broken trigger, lick off no shots, baby, rolled up. Keep my block out, Lord, right next. Next chapter, after the laughter, come the tears.
Yo.
We gon' bring it to the next chamber,
Stop the
right?
motherfucking tape, man. Stop the motherfucking
Let
tape.
the God rebel line,
Stop
that's
the motherfucking tape, man.
Chapter 50, baby, roll up.
That was
Yo.
tough. That was tough.
That was beyond tough. That was the definition of
So
what you
tough.
expected to hear on a mixtape, because they took
Yeah,
such a fire beat that's still shining off the Mobb Deep, and they rhymed over it like a DJ in a freestyle, like if you was back in the basement or back in the crib. Let me just take apart and just that right there, the Freddie Fox and the BCC, the boot camp, man, like
Yeah.
This is this is exactly what hip hop is supposed to be. Holy fuck, you can run that shit back, bro.
Fire said it in the chat, man. He said that's the sound of hungry right there, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah,
Sure,
man.
for sure.
Yo,
You heard that shit. You felt that shit. Pause.
Yo, that was. Hold on, I'm trying to make a point because I don't know when's the next time you're going to hear me rhyme.
Yeah,
this is the mixtape era, right? So like,
this is a big chance to shine for a lot of people.
Let me make sure I put my shit out, or make sure I put my 10 toes down on this shit here, because this is gonna ride out for the next 4 or 5 months and build me towards my next project. It's how we're even listening to this now is entirely different to how music was consumed back then.
Yeah,
and you know what I'm saying? Like
this was. It's almost like, for modern day comparison, like the mixtape was like streamers. Like it was a thing to get on a streamer's platform and do your thing. And like when Tony Touch had that name back then, there was multiple streamers. Again, we talked about Doo-Wop, Tony Touch, Clue. He was a hot streamer, quote unquote, right? A DJ, and was like, I'm dropping this thing called 50 MCs. It's about to be very important. Like, you need to get on this, pause. And they were like, yeah. And so like you said, they'd like, oh, I got a chance to be on this motherfucker. I got it.
So
like, I'm telling you, Boot Camp Click came up with that shit before they went to the studio, before they went to his crib to record. They was like, it's gonna be like this, it was like perfect. Like
so now if you're that ill and you're on 2 or 3 different mixtape for one summer or one spring or for one drop, you're beyond this world. Everybody's done heard you at this point in time. Like it's entirely something different, man. Shout out to this fucking Killer Sin and Respect the Deck, bro. That shit. I got my MPC fucking fired up right now, man.
Shout out to Dreddy for acknowledging my greatness. And also, I want to point out something that you said. Shout him out. Calm down, ho. What's got nothing to do with you, Playboy? Dreddy said this is 5% slang and rap or some shit like that. And I was like, yo, no, he said it said something kind of cool. He said this is 5% rap or some shit like that. The 5% slang. And I was like, yo, this is right. That whole freestyle right there, that whole Wu-Tang. Again, it's only Inspector Deck and Killer Sin, but that shit, Queens and Staten Island sound real good together. Every single time that shit gets together, it's a real good combination. Let's wrap up the rest of side A. We're basically wrapping it up with the next 4 MCs we're gonna play, and then we going on to side B. And I think, like most mixtapes back then, if you knew what it was, right? Like around the end of most sides is when you start to get some of the newer MCs, people that are maybe like not as marketable for the front end of both sides, right? I mean, it's the game at the end of the day. So for this particular clip that we're gonna play right now, this is they labeled it the Channel Live clip. So it's C5, who I'm not familiar with.
Okay.
Maestro Manny, or it could be Maestro Manny. Hakim, who we know is Channel Live, and Tuffy, who's Channel Live. So I am curious to see who Maestro Manny and C5 is. So let's go ahead and play some of this right here. This wraps up side A of what is, again, the review tonight, live reaction of Tony Touch 50 MCs. Let's go ahead and play this right now and then see what the intro is like on when we flip the tape over. Let's go.
Check the murder one flow that I throw. It be the rebel Inspector Deck on the set. Tony Touch, check the murder one style, kids. Take
I thought he had another verse.
Power cipher, word to lifer. Yeah. One, two, one. Yo, I bomb atomically.
You do.
Socrates, philosophies, and hypotheses. Can't define how I'll be dropping these mockeries. Lyrically perform armed robbery. Flee with the lottery. Possibly they spotted me. Battle scar, shogun. Explosion when the pen hits. Tremendous. Ultraviolet, sound blast, forensics. I inspect. View through the future, see millennium. Killer bees, sold 50 gold, 60 platinum. Tackling the masses with drastic rap tactics. Graphic displays, melt the steel like blacksmiths.
Early preview to that Triumph, right? Kind of dope.
Black Wu jacket, Queen, ease the guns in. I'm there with patrolmen, gas lace the function. Heads by the score, take flight inside a war. Six hit the floor, die hard fans, man more. Behold the bold soldier, control the glow slowly. Proceeds to blow, swinging swords like shinobi. South grounds and pound footprints in solid rock. Who got it locked, performing live on your hottest block. Word, we keep it hot, yo. We keep it hot with the murderers rhyme my throat. Check it. Yeah. A freestyle. Hey, yo, Tone, keep this shit raw. You get it live and uncut. You know what I'm saying? Inspector Deck, yeah. Killer Sin. One time for your mind. Rebel I Salad, man. Royal
Wasn't Sons of Man, it's Killer Army.
You about to see now. This is the return.
of the lyrical emperor. Breaking down the components of MCs that attempt to exist with whackness, disgusting styles. See, find this wild, it takes a second for your foul end. Win a battle and son, I'm in it to win. It's the first one, it's the rockin', plus I'ma be last because I ended it. These flows were intended to hurt you, mentally in your slums like a church do. You whack MCs really bore me. Too many stories by guns, drugs, and glory. When that shit ain't even happen. Niggas biting on you right, my shit, your chin, I'm tapping.
On the toes like midgets and peep shows. MCs retreat flows, Maestro Manny defeat foes. Why they be yelling, who the hell is him? Bless the mics like the sun bless melon. Tell them make material, rock a sipment all in my cereal. Never dilute my proof, God like material. Most MCs need to quit. Don't make me get a knife and pull your card in your clip. Wicked and such, don't they have to touch. Maestro on the one person, I plus. It's the same old horror flick end. I'ma get the way you leave one fool trembling.
Crews get wet like 3-point nets in New Jersey. Burn more chocolate than Hershey because I represent Giuliani. Wanna search me for weed. Gotta give you what you need. That cyclical flow like periodic bleeds or like ages of the day I consume like black. You been waiting on this shit like it's OJ gonna crack. Another mystery like the pyramid and Sphinx. Left for the days when the white man's extinct. Was this speech scrapes your brain like mental slave games? I remain sane. We think we plan rearrange like Rosa. Land boulders. Breaking up evil like Knievel. Get broke the styles like black people. Original lethal verses to disperse bruise and hurts it. Running fake images like churches. Like curses. I swear I'm deaf like dumb and blind. I shine like Jack Nick with Slifted. Smoking. L-I-F-T-E-D. I'm puffing on line, operating correctly. You sledgy. I want the horse like not guilty. Piece of the underground and keep it filthy. Yeah, channel 9, C5, Maestro, Domingo, Phil X, the Rain Funk, BDP in effect, Mad Lion, KRS-One. So we crack, putting it down like that.
Uh-oh.
Was that the end? Was that everyone? Was that channel live?
Yep. That's Bad Bunny coming.
I told y'all, here they come now. You see them?
Yeah. Before we move on, y'all, Tony Touch in the place to be. I want to send a special thanks to every individual artist that participated on this tape, along with all the producers that looked out for the beats. My man Ray Roll, Jackie O, my fam for looking out, helping me put this whole project together. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing but love for you. My man Crazy Legs, Ken Swift, Mr. Wiggles, Rocksteady Crew, Worldwide, Honey Rockwell, everybody. Hey, yo, flip it over to the next side. The cipher continues. Tape 50, Tony Touch, putting it down. Peace.
Flip it, Jules, flip it.
Yo, that's kind of fire. Like, again, you had the cassette back there. You're like, yo,
yeah,
turn
man.
this shit over. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for more dopeness.